from this angle. All right, I was literally just talking about my raw cacao drink that I make in the morning. I started this live previous, but then I realized how like cluttered my background was because I'm a not as neat person as I am at work when I'm cleaning. So, the raw cacao drink I drink every morning. The purpose of it, I was just talking about it, but I'll start from the top. Raw cacao and collagen in combination with some spices is a stem cell increase. Oh my god. It helps increase your stem cells in your body. So it helps recovery, it helps muscle building. Recently, raw cacao has been discovered to be a great muscle builder, so it's a great pre-workout, post-workout. Then instead of like an actual collagen powder, I've switched to bone broth. So it has all these other nutrients and stuff in it. I add a little bit of fat with my heavy cream. And then I add either pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon. And cayenne, because those things will help increase anti-inflammatory properties, also nitric oxide in your body. So I'm constantly nourishing myself. This is got vitamin C and fiber in it as well with the raw cacao. So it's kind of a balanced breakfast. It's chocolate soup. I'm not wearing a filter today. This is my face. All my fucking tattoos I've had on my brows are fucking faded. I've had, nobody really knows this about me, so fun fact. Then we'll get to the real topic. You guys like my fun facts and shit. So this gets me going. But, I will eventually flow. Let me actually take a sip of this. So, the tattoos. I've had pretty much a full face of permanent makeup before. I had my brows done once. They needed to be touched up and never got touched up again. I did a lip blush. It was awful. And then this is faded. It really needs to get done again. But I have a beauty dot. That's a tattoo as well. It's one of my favorite tattoos. And it fades just because it's in the sun all the time. So, spiritual sovereignty, okay? There's so many inundations of messages and just lots of stuff going on. Huge spiritual tests, shakeups. Right now we've had Uranus conjunct the sun, and now Venus and Uranus are conjunct. So, these are electrical shocks, system shocks, financial shocks, spiritual shocks, physical shocks, art, things falling apart, things falling together. It's just a wild card energy. So it just occurred to me how important to stress that spiritual protection is during these times. If you don't have a strong spiritual door closed, if you have to give your permission to entities to fuck with you. Your lack of making a declaration to the contrary will give them access to you. So until you declare otherwise, you're basically signing contracts unconsciously. I have a beautiful prayer that came into my consciousness because of the Peace Dealer. Shout out Peace Dealer. I'll probably tag you in this. Peace Dealer would post this all the time. It's a declaration of non-consent and a sovereignty inner peace declaration. So if anybody wants to have access to this during these times, hit me up. I'll send you the link. I've also recorded it on my YouTube at one point, an audio of it. So if you prefer audios, it was a hard audio to record. I probably could have done better, but reading something is so difficult to do it straight all the way through. So it was difficult, and I didn't edit it. I just did it until it was right. I'm not wearing a filter today. I have a little rash by my eye. That's, I have an appointment with my dermatologist next month. So I'll be getting that looked at. But this is me. My real texture. Me. Anyway. So this Declaration of Sovereignty. It covers all the bases. It covers the woo-woo bases, it covers the physical bases, the reality, and the things the seen and the unseen, basically. So, I have other mantras that I listen to more regularly, but this inner peace, non-consent declaration, I read every 6 months. Pretty much on the clock, because I find it renews the original ward or spiritual bubble that I put up for myself. So everybody, cloak up. It's time to reread this thing if you've read it before. I don't know where to look because I have the camera sideways. So if I look at myself straight on, it looks like I'm looking over here. But if I like... Awkward. Maybe this isn't my way of filming, but whatever. I like to try new things. Anyway, like I said, you have to consciously remove your agreements. Because we unconsciously make agreements. We get inundated with, it's like infiltration. We make minor, adjustments, for discomfort. Because we think, this and that, it's getting uncomfortable, but this and that'll make it better, or maybe with time it'll get better. And it's not just with our relationships, it's spiritually. And we sort of can co-sign and agree to things that we don't really have conscious awareness of. We need to remove those because we become slaves through those unconscious awareness and agreements. So we need to stay as conscious and mindful as possible is what I'm endorsing. I'll say it again. Hit me up if you're watching this. I'll send you the link. Spiritually protect yourself. Sometimes we do the LBRP here. If you want to know what the LBRP is, either look it up. Damien Eccles has a beautiful version. Or, do some reading on it. It's going to scare you a little bit because it sounds crazy because of who wrote it. But there's more than one way to skin a cat if you don't like that method. I don't like that phrase. But I'm so American. Alright, I just want to show you guys something. I cupped myself yesterday. So now when I walk around, I look like a badass. I look like I've been in a fight with an octopus. Anyway, so that's my message for the day. I don't need to continue to bullshit. I have way too many things to do. My roommate has been out with her boyfriend. And I don't know which state they've been dwelling in because he lives in like Upper Nevada, but they've been driving a lot, so they've been hanging out. And she hasn't been home for a few days, and she's going to be coming home this evening. So I want to make sure the house is acceptable because she's a Taurus. And she needs her space to be a certain way to make her feel comfortable. And I don't want her feeling anxious after having to say goodbye to a man that she cares about. So I want it to be nice when she gets here. As nice as possible anyways. So, listen, I'll say it again. Finally, protect your spirit. Remove your permission. Remove your blessings if you're done with it. I'll give you the link. But there's more than one way to do it if you know a better way. And if you know a better way, I want your link. I love you. Bye.